Hey, hello everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for watching. Today I just wanted to do a quick revisit of this awesome stone. Last video I did with it didn't go as I was expecting after honing several razors in this stone. I found out that it's not hard enough for the finish on a razor that I like. It will finish a razor well enough to shave, but I need a little bit more. So now, a lot of people always get super excited about finishing stones, and in this case, I am really excited about this stone, even though it's not a finishing stone. I have been using it after my 1K, and it's pretty awesome. It's fast, it's good enough as a pre-finisher, and I just really like it. So I want to give you a little zoom in of the stone, if you will, so you guys can check it out and let you know what you think. Please leave comments below. So right now I just did these what is this, double dot gold edge, and I did a quick reset of the bevel on a 1K, and I'm just gonna use this stone as a mid-level or low mid, I guess, but it's very versatile. By the time I finish on this stone, it will be ready for my finishing stone, which I'm waiting for it. It's a new Osuku that I got from Japan, and can't wait for that to get here. So I'm usually more excited about finishing stones. For some reason, like what I seen around most people, I've been in that boat too, where concentrate a lot on finishing stones, and a lot of us just use synthetics or a bunch of Nagura progression to get to the finishing stone, and that's fine. But I was a little, for like 2 seconds there, I was a little upset that it was not the finishing stone that I thought it was gonna be. The name is, in the name when I purchased it, Awasedo, or Awasedo, however you call it, it is implied that it is a finishing stone. But like I mentioned in the other show, in the other video, a finishing stone for me, that I hone razors more than knives, is not the same as somebody that sells knives, or a carpenter that sharpens tools. So with that being said, this is probably an amazing finishing stone for knives, maybe kitchen knives or pocket knives or whatever, but it's not enough for me personally, for my taste and what I'm looking on a finishing stone for a razor. So right now I am not applying that much pressure. I'm just making sure that I'm touching the entire stone, and that's basically it. I started with a tiny little bit more pressure than I normally do. I usually tell people that I do the same pressure throughout, and that's most of the time true. When I do a natural stone right after a synthetic 1K, I apply a tiny bit more pressure on the first strokes, on them circles that I did. I apply a little bit more pressure on those. And I'm doing half strokes because right now I'm concentrating in erasing those scratches from the 1K. And even though this is a pretty thick slurry, you can see how it's undercutting amazingly. So I'm already in a good path for a great edge. So hopefully my stone arrives this week and I can finish it on that Osuku. Don't worry, you'll get to see it here. I'll post several videos on it. But I've honed several razors on this and finish it on my other Osuku and some other finishing stones that I have. And so far I'm really enjoying this stone. Get to spend the most time on it. It feels really cool to hone on it. Love the color, the size is awesome, so that makes it easier and faster to get to where I'm trying to get. Just dilute a little bit. There you go. Hope everybody's doing well. It's been a good weekend. It's kind of hard to get back to work after a long weekend, but it's been crazy here in Texas. Raining, floods everywhere, people getting kicked out of their homes because of the rain, kids having to stay at school in the Houston area for an entire day because they couldn't get to the kids. Crazy stuff. I have like record high rains for like a month. Seems like every week there's like record high something happening in that area of Texas. Let's do it a little slower so you guys can maybe appreciate a little bit more of the stone. Let's dilute some by taking the slurry away from the blade. Put in some water into the mix. I'm gonna do this for about 10 minutes. It's usually what takes me around 10 minutes of doing this. I can already feel it starts grabbing. Some of us call it sticky. Is when you feel more resistance and you're hitting that limit that your stone has with that setup. I mean, that setup is because you can always bump it up by using other methods like glycerine and stuff like that, especially on your finishing stones. So just weight of the blade, how will you call it, I guess. It's ensuring it's touching, it's undercutting nicely. Oh man. Fingers wet. There you go. Alright everybody, I'm coming to an end here. I just wanted you guys to take another look at this stone and maybe get excited about getting a mid-level stone. I don't hear a lot of conversations on the forums or Facebook about how awesome your mid-level is. Mid-Japanese or mid-natural caudicle or whatever. Everybody's like, oh my goodness, how awesome is this finishing stone? But nobody's talking about how great your mid-level can be. And prepping for that finishing stone with a great stone will make it so much easier for that finishing stone. And if you like that finishing stone so much because it costs a lot of money or whatever, or it looks cool, having a great mid-level, mid-range or pre-finisher, you use that one less, put less wear on it, I guess. I don't know. So alright, so I'm gonna be checking this one out under a scope and making sure we're good for my finishing stone, and hope everybody enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. Have a good one. Thank you for stopping by. Happy holding.